Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are well and safe and having a great day at this run up for Christmas. Busy time of year. Got to visit relations and go shopping and go to festivals and things. So it doesn't leave me a lot of time for painting, but I still want to get some content out there. So what I thought I'd do a 15-minute paint challenge. I haven't done one of those for a long while, and they're really useful to loosen you up and get you used to painting really quick without thinking too much. So this is the scene I'm going to paint. We've got a little bit of a cottage going off there, lots of trees and clutter, and I'm just wondering if I'm going to achieve anything within 15 minutes. Let's find out. Here we are in Krita for my 15-minute challenge, and first thing I'm going to do is load in my source photo so you can see what I'm going to paint. We're looking for this pin icon here. It's the third one along after this sort of set square icon. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then go to Tools Options, click on the plus icon, and then select your source photo. There it is. So I'll load that in, and then I can resize that. And I'm going to use, I know I don't always like the reference image in Krita, but instead that it's perfect if you're doing, it's not perfect, but it's okay if you're doing a portrait style image. Once you've got your source photo where you want it, click on the little arrow icon, and I should be able to move. Why is it not letting me move this? Oh, I know. It's so fussy, the Krita reference image. You need to position your canvas first, then go back to the pin, select that, just move that out of the way like that. So it's nice that you can get them side by side, but you still can't zoom in on this without losing, you know, your image. So it is a bit fussy, but it's okay for this. I'll be fine with it for this. Click on the brush tool. There we go. I'm just going to save this because I'm almost all ready to go. I'm using the smart textures available with Krita. I'll put a link in the description that tells you a little bit more about these if you haven't used them before. I'm going to set my background color of my paper or canvas before I start. This isn't part of the 15 minutes challenge. So it says here, look, adjust background color, press F3. So I'm going to do that. You know what? I've never done this before. So if you're doing a 15-minute challenge, it's good to sort of stretch yourself and try things you haven't done, just to see what you can come up with. And I've never used a bright yellow. Brighter than that. Let's go brighter than that. Bright yellow background ever. So I want this to be a nice, bright, sunny scene. So I've now selected my canvas color or paper, textured paper, my pastel paper color. I'm going into the undercolor layer. These are the main two layers you can paint on, where you still get your lovely texture showing through. And if you click on paint here for overlay, then it would actually block out the texture completely. There we go. Right, let's just reposition that again. Right, I am ready to start. Let's get this clock rolling. Okay, we are now on the clock. We've got 15 minutes. I'm going to choose the basic number 4 pastel. I'm going to get some colours in. Now, blue is complementary to yellow, so I think I might sort of stick with blues and yellows if I could. That might be a nice idea. Just sort of get some of these colours in here. Let's think about So do I need to put brown in? Am I going to just stick with the blues and the yellows? And so I could go with an ochre for the ground, like that. Yes, because this is going to be sort of a complementary colour scheme, I've decided. Blues and yellows. Let's pick up this colour with hold the control key down and about this little hut. Oops. There we go. I'm just sort of getting a rough shape in it, of it in there. That's it. I've got this line, the perspective's wrong. Look at the photo, this point here, the brush a bit smaller, it should be lower than this point, so it should be sort of well, there. So let's get the eraser, I think. And where's the eraser? Oh, it's here. I was using so many different apps, I forget which one I'm on. Yeah, that's about it. So a little bit bigger building than what we've got in the sketch, but that's okay. Back to the blue. What we're doing for time? 12 minutes. Time's flying. Oh my word. I've got this sort of going off here. This is a little bush. Got there like that. The pale blue. Let's get this path in. Get a sweep on it so it's sort of got a bit of shape. Yeah, that looks okay. Put that building in there. Where are we going with this? Just putting some verticals in. Trees going off there like that. Let's get the sky in. I'll put that in as blue. Go off a bit. Start with. Do it like that. It's sort of this shape here leads you into the building, which is quite nice. I'm thinking time 10 minutes. Okay, that's cool. I'm trying not to rush it. Let's just change the pastel. What's this one? Number 9. Oh no, I don't want the oily one. Number 8, impact. It's quite nice. That gives you this sort of really open grain colour, which I quite like. I'm liking the yellow showing through there. I'm wondering if I should just sort of be bold and let's go with a sort of a green blue. Get some of that in there. That up there like that. let's use the blender. Let's just sort of blend some of these colours together. At this point, 9 minutes, I've got lots of time. Oops, I don't know what I did there. Let's just do that a bit. That's it. Smudging these colours a bit. I really like the blender. But keeping that building really, really sharp. That's about a little bit, that's it. 8 minutes left. Getting a really nice effect. Just sort of dragging some verticals in there. Soften this off. Lots of smudging going off. And then I can just put my branches in. I like that. Okay, let's go back to this number 8 impact. And choose this blue. Well, it's kind of, it's a very warm blue, dark blue. Brush size down a bit. Now this branch here comes, you know, it's right out of the top of the painting. Why would you do that? It will just distract you. It might be better putting it sort of there and then off, something like that. And then I can bring, so bring that down then. It's this main one. Ah, 6 minutes left. There. Maybe another one. That's sort of coming down like that. Let's think about this building a little bit. Get the door in. I know the side of the building is much lighter, but I want to keep it in dark. I think that just adds so much more drama to the scene. Just flick a few branches in here, then there. Flick, flick, flick. I'm not sure I want to do anything else to this, you know. My little sketch. I am going to sign it. And I am going to stop the clock. 4 minutes 20 seconds less. So it just took me a little bit longer than 10 minutes, and I could have worked it for another 5 minutes. But what I'm thinking is, it's a lesson in stopping when you think you finish it and not just keep tweaking it and adding more to it and keep going. Just call it a day when you're there. And you know what? I'm so pleased that I went with that yellow black background. Never used that as a tone before. And then thinking complementary yellow, blue. Okay, let's. Is it orange? Is yellow complement? I think yellow's complementary to purple actually. But I've got some. Yeah, it is a very warm blue, so that's sort of purples, and then we've got these sort of cooler blues in there. But it is essentially a complementary colour scheme. So I restricted my palette dramatically and wasn't tempted to put in these lovely warm reds. And the detail in this tree on the side, I left that out because, you know, you don't want detail at the edge of your painting. So why would I put that in there? And then I sort of just gave the impression, because if you look at the photo, you've just got the impressions of tree trunks and things. So that's all you need in your painting, really. The highlight is on the building. Look, the sky isn't as bright as the building, so that takes you into that. We've got this little path that leads you up into it. The sky leads you into it. So lots of compositional ideas going off there. And the whole thing just, like I say, just took over 10 minutes. So there you go. Quick and easy. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, a big thumbs up is much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I have lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them all with you. So don't forget, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and keep painting. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.